A well-earned 3 points for Wealdstone on this Tuesday night at Clarence Park against St Albans City. I'm delighted to be joined by Wealdstone manager Dean Brennan. Dean, we got there in the end, 3-2 win. How do you feel?
Delighted with the victory, if I'm being honest, Dec. We had a nightmare journey here. A lot of the lads were stuck on the M25. It was closed. The kit didn't get here till 7 o'clock. So we were going to delay the kick-off, but obviously the kick got here in time. So it's very difficult Tuesday night games. You know, they have been. We played Chippenham at home, I think, on a Tuesday evening. And we played Dulwich away, and they've all been tight games, if I'm being totally honest. Even though we've been the better side, we're in them games. They're just difficult lads at work and stuff like that. So the prep isn't ideal, but just delighted with the victory.
With all them behind closed doors sort of scenarios that we have on, especially tonight on a Tuesday, we've come out with the 3 points. We didn't play particularly well, I don't think. I think we've had games where we've played better, but you know, it's still good to see that even though we're not in, as I think we said it on Saturday as well, we weren't quite in fifth gear, but we're still getting the 3 points and we're still grinding on.
Yeah, look, I thought we deserved winners first and foremost. You know, look, they've scored a fantastic second goal. They have. They've scored sort of with the forced attack, really, with a header, and we were, you know, dominating the ball, and they were trying to hit us on the break. They make it difficult getting bodies behind the ball, and that's how they sort of played. And in the end, when we were 3-1 up, we found ourselves 3-1 up, which we were fully deserved. I thought second half we started the game really well. Greeny did really well in the 10 and really penetrated and hurt them. I felt we had 2 clear penalties today, as well as the one we had, you know. I don't really harp on about referees because they want you to talk about them, if I'm being honest. This guy's a chocolate, he'd eat himself. But my team's enough, can do enough, our team can do enough to win games without refereeing decisions going our way. So I was delighted, but in the end I suppose Ian's got to throw caution to the wind. He's got to throw, I think he went 4 up front. He's in Moore Street in Dublin. So see you later, mess. So all in all, you know, they've scored a fantastic goal, haven't they? But I think that was their only real attempt in the second half. Would you agree? So yeah, I think we've dominated again. Without the scoreline should have been healthier for us. It should have been easier again at the end. But I'm just delighted because it was a night. If I'm being honest, it's been a nightmare day, an absolute nightmare journey here. So for a lot of the players, so the players have been fantastic.
As you say, a nightmare journey, but you can be rewarded when you see Danny Green put it in the top corner and all the Wealdstone fans behind celebrating. How does that feel to see a player that you would have wanted more probably at the start of the season to be in the number 10 role? He's now got his chance there, and he's proven to be a pretty good player in that position.
Yeah, it's something we've got to work on a little bit more with Greeny, where he can get in the 10. I thought first half he was too deep at times. We said to him, you know, go play around there, sort of Noble there, number 4 there, lad. See, can you go penetrate off his shoulder? And he did that better second half. He drifted into good areas. He got closer to Roscoe, and he obviously got himself in the half turn, and he stuck it into the top corner, which was a great goal. And he started to influence the game. He can influence the game better there. Look, we've got players that can find them. Nick Arnold from fullback areas, Billy Clifford, Michael Phillips in midfield. They can find them. They can play the ball to him between the lines. So we just want him as close to the goal as possible, and I thought his second half he was outstanding.
Yeah, Green was outstanding, and of course he said Nick Arnold was putting in some great balls from the right hand side. Michi again running and driving at defences from the left. Is it good to see the team gelling together as well as they have?
Yeah, look, I expect the standard of that from these type of players, Michis and Nick Arnold, stuff, high quality players, you know what I mean, for this level. They haven't really played at this level. They've mainly played at the level above, if I'm being honest. But we've got a lot of top players. But the team's coming on well. We've still got to work on a few things. Like I said to you last Saturday, I still think we can improve. You can always improve. But I think on nights like tonight, I always say the Tuesday evening nights, the Tuesday nights, the week nights, they're always sticky games. So, and St Albans once again have nothing to lose, and it's a tough place to go. Not many people are going to come here and win. So, and Ian knows what he's doing. He's a good manager, and they're a difficult team to play against.
Two of our scorers that were subbed off, Jacob Mendy and Ross Lafayette, likely due to injury. Any initial update on those at all?
They're just impact injuries, if I'm being honest. So we'll just see how they are, see how they go over the next 48 hours. They should be okay, I'd say.
And we look on to Saturday, Oxford City at home, another team it's not going to be easy. A lot of these games in this division aren't easy. Oxford will bring a lot to the table, and again will probably have come to the Vale with nothing to lose. How do you see that one going into it?
They have a total different philosophy and style to say Albans and Wealdstone. They're much more defensive, both of them sides, where their fullbacks stay at home. They've a fantastic philosophy and a footballing philosophy, so they'll play much more technical football. So it's a different test for us. We've got to make sure we're on our game because they can play between the lines really well. A lot of technical players. Joan is a good manager, another good manager in this division. So we're expecting a tough test. Like I said, there's no easy games, but another one we look forward to. We're really looking forward to. Once again, our supporters tonight were outstanding. I have to mention them. And they drove us forward in the last few minutes. minutes. You know, the referee he played about 6 minutes added on time. I don't know where he got it from, but like I said, we don't want to talk about him. We'll talk about us as a football club, and it's another great win for us tonight.
Thank you, Dean.